we know that things are fractured, to say the least, with you and Dixie. What was your relationship at that point with Dixie? Were you on any sort of speaking terms? Are you mortal enemies? Are you guys suing each other? Do you still have business together? Like, talk to me.
Yeah, so we're still, as far as the timeline, I resigned Christmas week of 2013. 2014, just to kind of bring everybody up to speed, we just announced, launched the website the day after WrestleMania in 2014. Um, uh, Me and a guy named Dave Broom, creator of The Biggest Loser and a bunch of other reality shows, we partnered up on some a small level. He immediately wanted to do kind of a Jeff and Karen reality show and all that. But as far as me and Dixie's relationship, it truly was not good, not bad. It was non-existent. I resigned. I heard things in the office. The chatter and what's he doing and why did he do that? But there was never any like zero conversation, like none. I think I said last episode, their attorneys were appreciative, were very appreciative of how my attorneys handled it. It was a very clean resignation, everything by the book. I made sure and took a lot of counsel on that because and I said it. I said it on an interview or a couple of interviews. And to this day, very appreciative for the TNA years. I just knew, and boy, as things rolled out, but I absolutely knew that my time, as 2013 came to an end, when me and Toby's attempt to uh, buy back, acquire controlling interest, when that fell through, um, I knew it was my time to move on.
So let's talk about your dad, another major player. I know we touched on this before, but let's just sort of refresh everybody. What is the nature of your relationship with your dad here? Are you discussing anything with Global Force? Does he have any stake or interest at all?
He was surprised that I resigned. The only people that knew I was resigning were my attorney, Toby, and Karen, and my kids. Later as years went, because I still stay in contact from time to time with a lot of people, but Andy Barton, we still talk often. Creed Williams the following year, and we'll get into that, the TNA Hall of Fame situation. He was very appreciative. It was not sticky. It was not muddy. It was no issues. And my father, when I let him know, he was surprised, but he really thought, I guess, like a lot of people, he was one of the first, like, oh man, what happened? Like, what was the blow? Like, there was one big issue. And I'm like, there really wasn't any, there wasn't any one thing other than I spent 11 of 12 months trying to acquire the thing because I just don't have confidence moving forward. I see the writing on the wall. I know the numbers. I thought I knew the numbers good. Now I know them great. I just don't have any optimism to where things are headed. And all I can really do, this is what I thought in 2014, is probably just continue to butt heads with Dixie and the Carters. And I didn't think that was going to be productive at all either.